Hello, hello, hello. We are The Recipe and we are back. I am Chelsea.
I'm Mika.
And I'm Stormy.
And today we have a very special guest, Miss Interior Designer of Chris and Mays, Miss Veronica Smith. What's up? Hello, hello, hello.
Where am I looking? Right here?
You can
Right
look
here?
wherever you
Wherever,
want.
okay.
You can look wherever you want. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good.
It's so good to see you, Chelsea.
I know.
Yes.
This is my long time. When I used to go to church, this is my church friend. We grew up going to church
We
together.
did, yes.
What church y'all went to?
We went to Mount
Mount
Ararat.
Ararat. My father's a preacher, so he was the interim pastor there for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we moved on.
I know.
So you're a PK.
Are you still a
I'm a
pastor? You
PK.
still go to church? You still do all that?
Ooh, we're going to get
no,
right into it. Yes. Short answer, when you are a PK, you grow up with certain things. So when you grow up with certain things, you don't really see all the value in it all the time because it just becomes a part of your life, especially when it's your father's occupation. But I will say this, when you take certain leaps of faith, like this entrepreneurship life, I reach way back into that faith life. And yeah, it's there. I think that the pandemic proves that you don't necessarily have to be in the building to feel the spirit and be filled with the spirit, but definitely I'm a Christ follower and it anchors me. So,
You're holy roly like Chelsea calls me.
I was about to say
I'm
that.
not a Bible
You
thumper. I'm going to be honest with you. Even though growing up in the church, I can't quote a lot of Bible verses to you.
That's fine.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
And we was in
something-
church heavy back in the day. That's why I said I went to church a lot.
No,
Like we was in there
I was
heavy.
like, I don't know what happened to me. I wanted to go to church. I didn't know what. Like it was like, life happened, and I always felt like, and it was bad when you hear this and people like when you go through stuff. I was always falling back in there. Like anytime it was a bad time in my life or a bad moment in my life, especially like Joel Osteen. Like I really like what's this? John Gray.
Okay.
So when he was there, I was there every Wednesday on the clock. And I feel like, like.
And you know why? Because you can relate to him.
I can relate to him and his life and his family. And like, when you're in there, you feel like he's talking to you.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And I be like,
Who, me?
Like,
Yeah.
It's like I came, like I always said every time I left that I come on the right night. Like,
right.
I needed to hear this.
Because low-key, every time you go to church doesn't mean that person on that pulpit, because it is a person, is speaking to you. So even though I grew up as a preacher's kid, myself and my siblings, we were never, Chelsea knows my siblings, we were never stopped from doing, like our parents weren't strict. My
dad really cool parents.
My dad didn't come to the Lord till he was 30, till he had me. You know what I mean? So it was never like Bible thumping, pass judgment on other people. It was always like, this is your blueprint.
I
What's
always do
up?
that to people.
What's
I do
up?
this every time. I'm not looking at nothing but your eyes.
Your eyes are always piercing. They are like beautiful.
You, Kim.
I'm not looking nothing but I'm looking like I don't look at nobody in the eyes. And I'm
This
looking at
girl
this
is
girl.
like pretty.
I'm looking at this girl.
You are beautiful.
Your eyes.
Thank you.
This pink that she got around there is making it go.
I know. I was like, Kim, you got to do me right. You got to do me right.
That's so
Thank you,
But
Stormy.
I was doing the same thing.
I'm just over here just like so cool.
crazy.
Do people ever think you have on contacts?
Girl, my whole life. It's like, really?
Black girls
At
can't
this
have colored
point,
eyes.
Yes.
I mean,
Now, I know girls that wear that faithfully every day. So
well, and I don't knock it, but again, I'll refer back to Chelsea because my family. We're all colors of the rainbow. My immediate family, like every color of my father is what you would call dark skin. My mom is brown skin. My sister is like to other people she's light skinned, but next to me, people be trying to tell her she's not. You know what I mean? And then my brothers. Yeah, right. David's dark skin, and then his son came out my color. You know what I mean? So color and all these different things that the world makes a big deal of. That's not how I grew up. So when people are saying it, I still be like,
do you ever realize that?
But y'all are all different shades, but y'all all look alike.
We look
like
just
when I
alike,
look at
girl.
you, I be like, I see David. I see y'all look just alike.
With people and they just looking into your eyes, like just.
Sometimes, but it's not as a big deal to me as it is to other people.
She said, I used to it. I see myself every day.
But that's good that you can capture that presence. Because some people, when they talk to people, they like looking all over, like your
I just
eyes
look all
demand
over
attention.
and I'm just like.
Stormy gonna tell you. Girl, your eyes. Okay, so we gonna chop it up with you a little bit.
Because Veronica's over here hypnotizing us
in the building. Oh my gosh. Definitely. So we're gonna recap our weeks and then we're gonna get in your business. Okay.
Because me and Stormy, we was vibing and shit.
Yes, I know. Like, I'm sorry to cut you.
Her ADD got in the way.
No, I think I gotta do this shit every person.
Look, sorry to cut you. But Stormy, she be messing with Stormy will tell you. She gonna give you your flowers.
No, I like it.
Love she is gonna give you your flowers. So recap of the week.
So
Jamaica's Barbie.
Hazel Eye.
I would hate
Girl,
Jamaica's
I want to
Barbie
see
in
it.
that era because you sound like a hot man.
Contact some disposables, girl.
Wait a minute, I can show you about 5 years ago.
I bet it was
Girl,
white eyeliner.
and I can show you 5 years ago too.
Okay. So recap of the week. Mika Mills, how was your week?
Oh, I can't even remember what I've been doing. Just getting myself together. What have I been doing?
Baby, moving in this new condo. What's up with that? I'm lurking in the DMs. Like,
I posted the.
I seen you in your stairs, and I
was like, I posted the delivery truck saying because I had a package that was missing, and then right after that it got delivered. But the guy told me that it was rerouted. I get my retaped and everything, so they rerouted it back to me after I had
opened that box.
But I told the manager, I was like, my business is opening up an investigation, all of that. So I feel like the manager, he didn't have anything to do with it, but he went to the girls and was just like, whoever has this package, y'all need to give it back. And they ended up giving it back. So anyway, I get a message from Chelsea. Is that your new place? It looks nice. I'm like, she all in the background.
I love that, baby. I would look at somebody's background, where that candle came from. Like, I love home and house. That's why I'm happy you're here. But Mika's place, because Mika this is my new place. She don't say nothing. So I'm like, this your new place?
I didn't even tell y'all I was moving in. I got approved. I ain't told them nothing.
Nice.
So I moved
That's the best way to be.
It is. Like, keep it
so
low
I'm gonna
key.
be hiring you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I so I moved in,
here
trying to get
for it.
situated. Like, I got so much. You never realize you have so much stuff until you move. I just got like so many knickknacks and just.
Now you have a bigger place, so you need all those knickknacks. So
but I don't need them anymore.
You want to make it make sense.
Yeah.
But don't throw it away because you'll be like, damn, I should have used that to put it right here.
It's like little bitty, like it just don't go with this home.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta start all over.
Clean.
Yeah.
Cut. Yes.
And that's what I want. Very clean. So be with the eye. I will be hiring you.
Yeah.
So getting acclimated. This week, honestly, was pretty slow with orders. I didn't have as many orders as I did when I first started, which was good because God knew I needed a break to get recharge and everything. So orders still coming in, but it wasn't as many as before. And just getting ready for new drops. I've been doing new graphics and everything, trying to get going.
And your stuff, the graphics have been looking really, really good too. Keep it up, boo. What was my week? My week was the same thing. I've just been preparing. I was at home shooting, getting my content together. I have a shoot this weekend for my relaunch. Baby about to be out here. Baby about to be out here, yes. And because Mika, Stormy, y'all been really on me and they've been supporting me tough. So I'm really about to get back out here, stay consistent. And I don't know, when I think about Posh, I think about you too. Because when I first started, me and you sat in Nordstrom's. I don't know if you remember that. And we talked for like hours just about like how I felt and how you start. So I like talking to you. I'm happy you're here. Yeah. So that's really all I've been doing. And that's really it.
What about your Christmas tree?
My tree is up. I had to order some more ornaments off of Amazon because nowhere has ornaments. Like, I'm like, am I late to the party?
Yes.
Like,
they start early, especially with it being a pandemic. People
Hobby Lobby too.
Started a long time ago.
Sorry, Eddie threw your stuff away.
He threw all my. And that's the thing. I build for over the years. Like, I mean, I was spending hundreds of dollars and I had all my stuff. He threw all my shit away when we moved in the house. He was like, you wanted that?
And I was like,
yes.
They just want to get it done.
That's why I'm not putting a dollar. You're going to pay for every single ornament.
Baby, who do you think paid for that tree?
Don't be cheap.
He was like, you used my card for that tree? Yes. You threw my shit away. The tree is going under you. So the tree is up. I got to start getting gifts. I have not started shopping for anybody. Like,
how about one thing in those cool grays? It should be at my doorstep tomorrow for my son.
Like, Carter got him some pieces, but I haven't bought nobody nothing. I bought myself a gift. but that was it. You know. So, Veronica, what you been up to?
Oh my goodness, this week?
Yes, this
week. This week.
Recap of the weekend week.
It's
on Tuesday.
Honestly, this weekend, I slept, and we'll get into that probably, I'm sure, a little bit later. But it is the best thing that I could have done for myself. It was like an early Christmas present. You know, when you in business and stuff, you're just going and going and going, especially when you're service-based versus product-based. It's all on you know, until you scale and, you know, bring in more people. So this past weekend, I slept. Yesterday and today has just been about getting back into the field with my clients. I had a couple client visits between yesterday and today, a couple calls, been sourcing, just working.
That's what I'm saying.
Putting in that work.
Into the money. Yeah. I love that.
And don't say Stormy Funday.
So if outside was Stormy go out this weekend?
Nope.
You didn't go out. You didn't go out. Was it because it was raining?
No, it was raining. I felt exhausted.
We finally caught up with your ass.
No, I'm telling you what I did.
They got a missing person sign
what I did.
15 dollars.
Stormy. Where is Stormy?
Let me tell you what I did.
Where they at?
I had people FaceTiming me. I'm like, girl, they was like, you went to bed? Yeah. I'm watching Gossip Girl.
I saw that. I saw that. I'm like, what is going on?
So what I did. Friday I slept. Like I went to sleep like at 9. I had bought Bed Bath & Beyond had the candles.
Yep.
No, Bath and Body Works?
Bath and Body Works.
Okay.
So I had the candles.
They was lined up.
I'm like, I know what you meant.
I bought 6, right? And I bought one for like relaxation. Remember I took a picture yesterday and it was stress reliever. And that thing knocked me out.
Oh,
it really was. It did.
I'm talking about I lit it and I lit all 3. And I laid in the bed and I was flipping the channels. I didn't even watch TV. I cut the TV off like in 5 minutes and I was...
But like they said, you needed that.
I was gonna say, that baby needed that.
I usually sit on my dresser. I had it on my nightstand. I guess the aroma was just hitting me. And I was just in that. And when I woke up, I was like, ooh. And you know, I don't wake up until like, I go to work at 11. I wake up at 10, okay?
Because we be texting each other.
And I live in Katy, and we're in a group chat, and I never respond to
We be up at 6, 7 in the morning.
Yes, she gonna come in at
I woke up at 8, and I was like, it's time to get dressed. I was at work 30 minutes early. I was smiling. Like, what am I doing?
Okay, well, you need to stock up on them candles.
No, seriously, I did it last night, too. And then on Saturday, these guys from my office, shout out to Kickstar, they was like, man, you don't never hang out with us. You always come up here and you don't mess with us. And I was like, y'all are lame. No. I was like, y'all don't do it.
So those are the ones that clean shoes.
Oh, where somebody needed a new pair of forces and they just cleaned them. Okay.
So they're really good at what they do. Shout out to them, my boys. Okay. But anyways, they were like, come out with us. I was like, where y'all going? They said, we're going downtown. And I haven't been downtown since like Level days.
I remember Level.
What is downtown?
I'm about to say, what do y'all do downtown?
It was so much.
It seems like it's a lot.
New generation.
Like I felt like I had the time of I had a better time than going to 5015.
Where did y'all go?
We went everywhere. Like all type of. I was at not racist. Like the white bars, like everything. White people be having fun. They buy you the shots. I never pulled out my card not once. They were, you want another one? Another one? And
they don't be charging to get in. They just
everything was free. Everything was free. And there's like a lot of underground stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of underground restaurants. And like there's a lot of restaurants where you go in and there's 10 restaurants in one place.
Yeah, they call them food halls.
So it was like halls. I was like, where have I been?
Yeah.
It was like when I was there, I was like, this cute date night. I kept putting in my notes like we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here. And I was like, then this is like by the night was over, they was like, you have fun? Like it's dead. I was like, man, thank you guys. I had the time. So when Sunday came around, I was like, yeah, I ain't doing this.
So let me ask you this. Is this a new Stormy? Is the Sunday Fundays on pause? Or
it's not Sunday Funday because
it's
Sunday
Friday
Funday is when Sunday Funday is
Funday.
when I get fly. Okay? So that's my only day to really like.
Because honestly, and I'm gonna tell people this because this is the running joke that Stormy is Sunday Funday outside was person. Stormy works 6 days a week, and a lot of people probably don't know that, but she works
6 days a week.
So Sunday is really her only
Sunday's
day off.
not really day. I'm a mom. I'm everything. So that's 6 days a week. So
that's right.
So Sunday is when I get it done. Like, and but. I don't know. Well, I won't really do that much because that was a lot. It was a lot because it was like shot after shot after shot. I was like, bro, They were like, how are you? Because I was like, hey, y'all good? And they were like, how are you? I was like, man, I've been up since 10.
I'm not new to this. Look, I'm recharged.
I've been just washing my clothes. Yeah. It was like, man, we stuck. I'm in the bed stuck. I can't move. I was like, I'm up and ready to go. Like, but it was shots after shots. Like, I had probably 10 shots and no lie. Like, I'm just like, I can't do that. This is like young Stormy. That was young Stormy.
I want to see what downtown popping.
No, like on a Saturday, we have to really you have to just roam the streets, park your car, and just go to this place, and everything's free.
Like, I want to be outside. I want to go because the white people don't be charging.
No, it was.
I've been saying I need to rediscover Houston again.
I feel like,
and you know what? That's crazy because everybody comes here and
we're
just like, what are y'all doing?
Why?
They discovering all the stuff we ain't.
Okay, when I was there, I was meeting and people were like, yo, I was like, oh my God.
Showing love,
what
dancing.
have I been doing all my life? Like,
right?
this is where it's so, when I was really driving down there, we were parking, I was like, it sucks. I don't know nothing about downtown. I don't know.
I didn't know that was where people was going.
People was down there heavy. Okay.
I think it's even with clients, I have a lot of, I'll meet clients that are not from the city. So it's like, I'm like, how old are you? Are we about the same age? What are you doing? Like, you single? What you doing out here in these single streets? I'm single. What is there to do?
Yeah, what is there?
But when you're from the city, you don't take the time
to explore.
Everybody's city, I feel like, being done everything. But besides that, what else I did? I haven't dropped stuff in like maybe a few weeks. I have a new website coming out. I'm probably gonna launch it on Saturday, hopefully, if everything works out. Start rolling out some clips for that. And I have a shoot this weekend myself. We're gonna roll out something else, and then it's holidays, so we're gonna roll out something else. And
baby, booked and busy.
Everybody. So Sunday probably won't work for me this week either. So
I know. Get to your bread and your coin. Okay. So all of our weeks was good. So we're gonna get into Veronica. So we're gonna kind of rearrange some things first to get into this interview. So initially, because you're a designer now, you do interior design, and before that, you had your own online shoe boutique, Chris and Mays. You were in business for like 6-7 years?
5 years. So 2015 to 4 years. 2015 to 2019.
Okay, so you were in business. You were successful. I saw a lot of influencers wearing your stuff. It was really nice.
Thank you.
What made you do the shift from that to the career that you're in now, full-time interior decorating? How did you switch all of this up?
A few things happened, but the main thing that I would say is you have to know your lane, know your strengths, know what really works for you and what doesn't. Working in retail for years as in, business management and making millions of dollars for these major retailers. I managed a lot of stores and a lot of departments for a lot of retailers for years. So I thought, oh, well, people like my style. You know what I mean? I do love shoes. I'm a big foot girl. So being able to find shoes that are stylish in my size was what really drove me, because I wanted other 10s and 11s to be able to have access to that.
Yeah. Like I always had all the shoes, and she always just
oh yes, when we worked at Saks, because Chelsea and I both worked at Saks. I'm going downstairs. Hey, that 42, the one of the two that you had in the back for me, pull it to the side
for that double discount.
Yeah. Because otherwise it's going to be gone. So that really drove me to that. But then I realized that hats off to you ladies in e-commerce, because it is a grind.
It is.
I mean, what I do now is a grind as well, but it is a grind that just wasn't for me. It took me 4 years and a whole lot of money to figure it out.
And you did Lily's mentorship, didn't you?
I definitely did. Shout out to Lily's Closet.
Yeah.
That was the most benefit. It's so crazy. I was getting my makeup done today, and my friend and I were talking about that. I said, I took her course 4 years ago, but if anyone ever...
I'm taking her course now.
Ever... You do?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Because she is thorough. You can't... the way that she has grown her business is... It's not only astounding, it's inspiring.
$49 coming out every month.
And we honestly reference her a lot. We'd be like,
that's
Lily said. And Lily said.
It so sucks. Today I had a meeting with the guys that's doing website, and I'm always like, well, Lily says that he needs to have the banner at the top, and I don't see the banner. And I'm just like, bro, where's the banner? Because Lily said it. He was like, oh my God, Lily.
Yeah, follow the blueprint.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something that just popped into my brain. It's crazy. I don't know how she does her course now, so I don't want to give anything away. But when I was in the course 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, she did one-on-ones as well.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. So, because, people, they price go up stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember how much I paid. But one of the things she told me, she was like, Veronica, until you're ready to let go of your 9 to 5, you are not going to get to where you need to be.
I say that every day.
She's like, you have the tools that you need, but until you let go of your 9 to 5, you're not going to get where you need to be. I was not willing to give up my 9 to 5 and that cushy lifestyle that I had built for myself. And that goes back to that no degree and all that. You feel like, well, what else am I going to do? Let me stay here. Let me grind this out. Let me do my thing. I'm making 6 figures. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Retail life, and I don't think people realize that you can make a really good
if you get in the right company with commission.
My friend works at Saks, and they said that they made $67 million.
Yeah, because people got $1 million books there.
Yes. Well, they may not have made it in their pocket, but they sold $67 million. Which, think about it, if you take 10% of that, you know what I'm saying?
That's
people making livings.
That PPP money that they were just spending spending all those in the men's section. That's what made the most.
When I worked at Saks and even
I worked in the men's section.
The men's section, y'all ate. And if you was to work at the men's section right now, when it was PPP time, they was in there like Dior City in there.
Not only did I eat, but I got a lot of free stuff.
Eggs in your refrigerator. Give me 2 of those.
Yeah, you can eat.
Well, go ahead.
And got a lot of free gifts. But anyway, so that was a former life. What was I going to say?
No, so you made your shift from
Yes, I'm sorry, yes. And then I just realized that wasn't, I'm not fit for peddling a product, you know? I don't have the energy to put towards the marketing of it. I'm kind of like what I talked about on my live today. I'm a doer, not a sharer, so I like to get in and get my hands dirty. I'm not a talker. I'm not a huge talker, even though you couldn't tell right now.
Yeah.
But basically, the shift came when my father got really, really sick. I realized that I had, even though I was living a great life, I used to travel all the time. But you realize that, you don't even make time, you don't have time for what's really important. And at the time I was turning 35. It was a big number for me. I'm single. I don't have kids. It's kind of like, well, what are you going to do? And what people didn't know, because I'm not a sharer, I had always done interior design. I was always that friend that's like, V, can you do this? Can you do that? Da, 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 da. Even for family, So my cousin hit me up. She was like, hey, I want to redo my kitchen. People don't know that this is my cousin, my very, very really huge project.
Yeah.
She put her whole kitchen in my hands. I'm talking about tearing down walls.
Wow.
Moving things around, and all that. So basically, when I started to do that, referrals started to come in because of her network. Wow. And I just decided, you know what?
Bigger network.
The little work that I was still doing 9 to 5 was getting in the way of me growing. And it goes back to what Lily said. You're not going to be able to really kick it off until you're ready to step away.
I disagree with that.
Yeah,
that's just my testimony.
I tell you all the time,
you know what I mean?
Because you're away. I'm in the point where in my life where I have to walk. I know deep down in my soul that I could take Gigi Fiona to another level if I had 12 hours in a day to give it to me. I have only 5 hours in a day to give Gigi Fiona, and I have to do the rest of my work to make sure that I can provide for my family.
I got you.
So and I asked myself the other day, can Gigi Fiona take care of your lifestyle and what you want to do? And when I look at my books, yeah, I can. So it's for me, it's I'm holding on to something that I just need to walk away. And how many times I said, I gave myself 6 months ago, I was like, hey, January, I told Chelsea, by January, I'm out.
It took me 2 years.
Here comes January coming, I'm like, by July, my birthday. And I'm like, yo, and someone told me, looked at me and was like, look, just get up, pack your shit, and walk because you can afford.
But
and I have somebody behind me
it's so hard for you, and I think it was hard for you, V, because Stormy, you've been with your company for
10 years.
10 years. You was with your company for
my last company, I was there for 7 years.
That's what I'm saying. So there's the time and it's just kind of like, why are you disagreeing? What you think?
Because I work in corporate America, but I work from home.
See?
So it's a little bit different.
So what if you worked would you drop in corporate?
If I worked in the office, absolutely not. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to mail. I wouldn't be able to
fake work like me.
When do you feel like work, but I wouldn't be able to be as hands-on as I am now if I was at the office.
What do you feel like they gonna say?
We're not going back to the office. Because we've seen that it's easier to work from home.
And it's less overhead. It's less overhead for them.
Right. And I mean, we may go back, but it'll probably be like twice a week. HR will, because I work in HR, so HR will maybe do 2 days a week. And then the other departments, everybody won't be in the same building ever again. Too many people from my job has gotten COVID, me being one of them, to where they're just so scared and it'll never be the same again. And we've seen that people can function working from home. Right. We've saved money on toilet paper, coffee.
So you would be against, what would you do right now with corporate Cutie? Or do you feel like you launched corporate Cutie because man, I got time now.
She can work, but it's like you said, when I was like, oh, I want to do with the bee thing, you was like, Chelsea, she's working from home. Yeah. If you working from home, it's kind of like
yeah, I work.
Don't let anyone rush your process.
It'll never happen. I'm very strong-willed. I'm very sure of my purpose and what I'm supposed to be doing. So, if I was in the office, then it'll be a different. I would definitely be talking a different story. Right. But I absolutely love my job and what I do. But
and that's a blessing.
And with me is like, I'm free. Like,
you free as hell.
Like, I don't know. I don't got nobody telling me what to do. I'm the boss. So I run the place. I go when I want to go. I go the time, but I make sure that I go because Gigi Fiona functions in there too. Right. So like for my business to flourish, I have to go. I got you. So it's more so like, but I sell hair too. So like I have to make sure that I have clients coming in, and sometimes I pack an order. I gotta stop and make sure that I fulfill.
So your 9-to-5 job is her imports.
My 9-to-5 job is her imports. That's the job where I feel like which in the difference
is that your business?
I have money in the business.
Gotcha.
So to the point where I feel like investment. Take it all away, what I put in,
and put it all into you.
Put it all in Gigi Fiona, and y'all go ahead and go. That's where.
Have you prayed about your move? Like literally ask God to guide you.
He tells me to walk.
And I feel like that stain been on your brain because you've been talking about it heavy.
So listen.
I've got too many signs. Why are you...
Man, so you took the words out of my mouth.
I have too many things where it's like God sits in front of me and be like, why are you there? I told your ass 2 weeks ago.
Well, what's going to happen is, because people think it's like some big revelation or like some big... like this shit moment, where you run up. No, you get to the point, because we're adults, so we have responsibilities. But you get to the point when you realize me doing what gifts, me kind of, walking in my purpose and fulfilling the gifts that God put in me is the only way to live. It's not even about, I don't want to work for nobody. Like all these memes that go around, you should quit your 9-to-5. Stop telling people that. There are people, my parents they loved working a 9-to-5, getting their pension. My mother was a teacher for 35 years. They didn't have
these options that we have now.
They didn't have these options. Or my cousin, for example, my cousin is an attorney. She works for BP. You know what I mean? That's okay. You know what I'm saying?
You have good benefits. You have that stability.
You have stability. Talking to my friend today when she was doing I was like, girl, what did we choose this life for? You know, every day as an entrepreneur, full time, you wake up and you be like, what we doing?
I even this morning, I was like, I'm so backed up on Lily thing. I didn't even watch Black Friday episode, right? So I was like, let me get on here. And the first thing that she said was like, she talked about introducing, she was talking. And I had to just turn around. I started watching it, and it says, when you have a 9-to-5, you write on your desk a scripture, and it says, I won't be here for long. I will make something out of Lily's closet. Just walk away one day. And one day. I'll start writing. I'll put it on my computer and you need to look at this shit, because I felt like when she got my attention was like, damn.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Have you gotten things in place for when you do make that move?
So yes.
As far as research your benefits.
Yes, so I had to I have insurance on all of that,
we
right?
need to talk.
Insurance is like into play. I had literally just switched over from her imports insurance to just me and my son. So we good on that, right? Then I had to start looking in like, all right, when you do this transition, now you're going to have to like pay for a building space to work out of. So I started to like go and like
research that.
So it's like, I know where I would want to be. It's already like, hey, you just pack your shit up and just move it to the next destination. But you need to physically get the fuck up and go. Like, and it's just me. And I'm like, to the point where I kept telling myself, okay, you need to have this amount of money to like, but then you hear, I always listen to people's story. Like, I walked away with nothing.
I did.
So God is telling those people, just move. I'm going to cover the rest.
That's why. And it's like Stormy.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm the person that's like, I feel like I haven't struggled. I struggled before, right?
But see, this is what I'm saying. Everyone has their own path. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to give up your 9 to 5. You don't have to have all your ducks in a row. None of that shit matters. Real talk. Like, it does not matter. When I left corporate retail in 2019, I didn't start Chris and May's design until maybe officially until June 6th of 2021.
Damn.
That doesn't mean that I wasn't doing any work, but I didn't leave my job or my career like saying, I'm going to go be an interior designer. I left saying, this no longer serves me.
Gotcha.
That's what worked for me.
And my company knows. One time, maybe like 2 weeks ago, maybe I watch this and tomorrow might be the day.
Well, we don't have to talk
about
it like that.
No, I'm telling you,
I just want to make sure.
No, I'm going to tell you this because
you're prepared.
I'm waiting. I want
you
the
like,
call.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you like to have your ducks in a row.
Me
but
and
I'm not that way.
I'm led by God. So
for sure.
If he's saying move,
you will know.
My faith is so strong that I know that even if I may not see it,
right.
that the ducks already in the row.
Exactly.
Somewhere. I just
need
to move and get
I
out.
think it's telling Stormy to move because she say it so much.
I say it, but I said what I said
is
because
she'll figure it out.
Now, I said that to say I'm on a call and they know Gigi Fiona's in there, right? They're like, man, he was like, you focus more on your passion is really that. And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, okay. And I was just, it went on a silent for a moment. I really wanted to say, like, fuck y'all. But I just but don't burn. I sat back and I said, you know what? We have so much respect for each other and they know. Like, they're like, I'm like, yo, this is my passion. They buy from me. All my employees buy from me. The people in the staff, they buy, they order, they know. Like, yet when you leave, and I tell people who work for me, when I hire people, the goal for me to do for people when I hire them, I want you to leave here knowing that you built something out of this.
Right.
And you got a brand out of this. I tell everybody when I'm on an interview, I'm like, what you want to do? Because I don't want you to, like, leech onto this like I did for 10 years. I want you to be like, by year 2, you figured out life. You know what I'm saying? Our parents worked for companies for years and years and years.
That's
and
another conversation. Not everybody is
gonna be a boss.
Yeah.
Some people are. Not everybody is a self-starter. Not everybody has
it took me
get
years.
Up and go.
Yeah.
Some people are made to work for somebody.
And that's what makes them get up and go. Because they believe in your dream, in your vision.
Right.
You know?
Just like you have your company and you want to hire people to work for you. Their passion is to be the helper.
And to see it
Somebody
grow.
had to build the ark.
For real, people want to come through and be part of something. You know, they really do. Yeah. And the people that don't want to be a part of something and they're showing up, it's because they do want to gain experience and knowledge, and I'm all for that too. But be real about what
your intentions
like you
are.
said, stay in your lane.
Yeah, you got to know what your lane is.
Stormy, though.
Yeah,
because I feel like it's
she's already there. She's talking everybody ear off about it.
That's what it is.
But she's
that
there.
phase,
but she's letting fear cloud her judgment.
And that's what I'm saying. It's gonna hit you out of nowhere. You just gonna wake up one day and be like,
when I went to look at the offices, they're like, so you want to sign today? And I almost picked the pen up and started, and I was like,
no, just like she said, pray on it and see.
Fear is negative energy.
Yes, let's go into this next question.
Oh, that was good.
What?
Yes. So you made your shift. You're doing your designs. We're loving them. Next question. Who's up? Mika or is it Storm? Yeah. Oh, Mika, go.
Is the Houston design market competitive? So I follow like several Houston. I love design. I love all things girly, dainty, just like, wow. I love pretty things.
Yeah, okay.
So I follow like a lot of Houston designers. Do y'all like link up? Do y'all like...
Nope.
You see her eyes?
No, because
I'll tell you why.
be honest.
It's not even about not linking up or anything shady or anything like that. I haven't taken the time to get to know the Houston market. I mean, I know a few people, like I can call their names, but one of my goals in 2022 is to form more of a community amongst, especially the African American designers in Houston. So a lot of people that I follow that are interior design, they're on the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
It's like Maryland, DC, New
What?
York.
Don't they have like a different, like, what is that word? Like feng shui?
Exactly.
Like,
It's very mid-century modern. It's very eclectic.
Even with
they're not afraid of color.
Dress wise. I follow a lot of like East Coast girls.
The way they dress.
Style wise.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So with them, what I see is a community of people that it's like I follow one and then you'll see 6 other ones commenting under. So I've become more familiar with that community because I also want to expand. But to answer the question, is the design market competitive? I'm sure it is, but I just pay attention to what I'm doing.
Baby, you keep your eyes on your own paper. I love it. That's how I am.
That's what I'm about to say. You can't even start looking at other designers' page because you start to like drown yourself into that.
That's the thing too.
So you don't even want to do that.
I love with a client, I say, hey client, send me inspiration pics, but when you're sending things and you're like, at some point I have to tell, okay, stop sending inspiration pics. Exactly, because you naturally
ask a question to that.
When you're creative, you naturally want your wheels to turn. I don't do copy and paste design. I tell every client that.
I'm a graphic designer, so I get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Don't send me something somebody else did. I'm not going to do it.
The exact
and because here's the thing, I'm not a tasker. You can call Task Rabbits, you know what I mean? Or use the app for that.
Yeah.
I'm not a tasker. People laugh when I say this. Do I sound like
I love when she talk. I love when she be talking.
But I'm like being for real. And when I tell my clients this, they're like, yeah, girl, we want you. We want your brain. Because that's essentially what you're getting, right? Even with graphic design, someone can give you a direction or let you know what they want. But in the end, it's going to be your flavor, your style, and that's what you called me for. You called me.
What's that? You called me. They called me.
You said you was hiring.
You called me.
Exactly.
But you know what? Sometimes with design, I be knowing the idea is ugly, and sometimes I just because they're so focused. Well, I want it this way, and then when I do it, I'm gonna do it for you, but you're gonna have to pay me more now because you didn't you want something different. Now I have to redesign because you didn't listen.
Because you didn't listen. Okay,
we don't play. We can really talk. We can get into that. So when you asked me too before about how I've scaled so quickly, what is an unpopular opinion is I don't play. You know my personality. I'm pretty cool, know, but I lay it out on the line. So it weeds out the people that are not really here for Chris and May's design. They're here for whatever they saw on Pinterest and they want you to go and do it. Yeah. And, like Erykah Badu said, I'm an artist. And I'm sensitive about my shit. So you don't get the full Monty. You don't get the full experience if you're trying to control the narrative and control the process.
Because you could have did it yourself if you have all the answers.
And I have refunded someone before.
Oh, for a peace of mind, baby, I will give you your money back in a heartbeat.
First
for my
6 months,
really?
It was the 3rd month in business. Here you go.
Hey, I do it all the time. You're not gonna stress me out.
You're not. I didn't leave my cushy lifestyle. For this.
No, I had a call the other day.
No, ma'am.
A girl started. I wasn't at my office, and we scheduled a time for 12. It's 12:51, and I'm like, y'all, I'll be back in like 20 minutes. She's like, no, I have to have an appointment. And I was like, so she's texting me this, so I called her back. And I was like, hey, like maybe the text message are coming wrong. I wasn't saying that the wrong way. Like, I just want to respect because you're the client. So, but I will be back in 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. She was like, no. I said, well, how about this? I refund you your money. Mm-hmm. No, I really need the dress. No, I want to refund you.
Mm-hmm. No, you should have did it.
You should have just refunded. Hey, it's been sent.
She was like, no, please, I really respect it. No, she, like, when she came, she apologized. So, because I was like, I'm going to have somebody bring it down to you from the boys from Kickstar, bring it down to you. And she called me back and she texted me back and was like, I'm so sorry. I will still represent you. I'm going to tag you and I'm still going to, because she was like, that was so blunt. Like, nobody ever, like, girl, I'll refund you your money.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, baby, I'll refund
Stormy is blunt. I just sat in her office and I'll be like, Stormy, you're mean. Like, the way you be, she was like, no, like, the way they come in, that's how I'm gonna.
No, you have to like people want discounts, so you got to be firm.
You have to set boundaries.
She was like, "You're mean." I was like, "You felt I was mean?" Because I felt like
the lady came in up for something, and Stormy was just like, "Okay, you can do this." I was like, "You should have been like, hi." And she was like, "No." She was like, I do that to you, Chelsea, because you come in here happy.
No, she came in here like...
You mean energies?
Yeah. No, she came in here.
Oh, no, I don't match energy.
Give me a 12 inch.
You stay above. You rise above.
I'm who I am.
She was the girl did come in very dry, but I said, Stormy, you should have been like, hi.
At the end, that's when I'm going to kill you with kindness at the end, because I was like, thank you so much. And she was like, no, thank you. Because you shouldn't have came in mean. Because I'm gonna bet you. But did y'all run into each other and she told you she told me so sorry. Like she was like, I'm so sorry I came in your office like that. And I was like, you.
But even though she was mean, I still told Stormy you should have been nice. Stormy told me no.
We had a whole kumbaya, and she was like, I am so.
She was rude, but I still would have been like, hey girl,
like you are me, I am you.
Type of shit.
Maybe because I work with different personalities. I work in HR, so I work with different personalities. I'm still gonna be me.
I'm me. That was me. That was me. Like that too. Yeah. Stormy is. Like,
all right.
Okay.
Stormy, what you got?
Do people lowball your price?
People can't lowball my price.
Period.
Yeah, they can't. It's not a negotiation. So, I mean, and I give people grace too, because not a lot of people understand what all goes into producing these images that everyone sees on Instagram or whatnot or on the website. So I give people grace and I explain a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm not going to walk you through the entire process. Your head will spin and you'll also be bored. You know what I mean? So anyone that comes in where I have to explain the value of my price or the value of my work, they're not my client. So the beauty of being a service provider, I think maybe Mika, you could speak to this as well. You have people that are coming to you because they need a service done. And then you guys are vetting each other out to make sure that you're the right person to perform that service for them. And they're the right client, because when you're talking about somebody's home, I got to be in your home with you.
And it is okay. That's another good to
really know who the hell this person is.
It's a long process. It's not like,
one day you're out.
You go to get your makeup done and then that's it.
Yeah.
We're talking 3 to 6 months.
Have you ever been in a place where you like, this is beyond help? Y'all nasty in here.
No, I haven't, but I've been in
client when you're trying to get your home fixed. I feel like
if anything, it'll be one sock on the floor and people be like, "Excuse my home." I'm like, "Girl, if you only saw my
before and after, I'll just be like, okay, so I'm a little ghetto, so I don't know how this works.
What's up?
I got upstairs rooms are empty. I only did the living room. I still got some. I need some help. How does that work? Like hiring an interior designer. Like if we was to hire you, like what do we say? Like, okay, I just need my this done, and then you come and look. Like how does it work? Because I really don't know how to hire.
So like basically the onboarding process.
Yeah.
So how it works is, of course, the client reaches out. We have a consultation first.
Okay.
There's a consultation with anybody.
Okay.
Because first, that's the vetting process.
Okay.
Well, let me back up, actually. When you reach out, there's an inquiry that's made automatically. If you go through the website, you're going to get a design questionnaire.
Okay.
And on that questionnaire, it's like 20 questions.
Okay.
Because let's not waste our time on this phone if we're not,
in
order. So on there is like budget, what rooms,
okay,
all the necessary questions so that we go into our discovery call, which is just complimentary.
So you pick the rooms that you want to get designed.
Yeah.
You don't got to be your whole house. If you want the formal room, your dining room, and
the restroom. Okay.
And this is what I mean by vetting the right client, because usually it ain't too many people that's getting their whole house done in one time. They're usually like, okay, like right now I have 3 clients, they're doing their downstairs.
The living area.
Okay.
It's always going to be the kitchen, the living area, the master, and where people spend their most time.
Okay.
You know, it's always the living room, the master, the kitchen, and then if there's children, it'll be the sometimes they be like, them kids can wait. Yeah. You know?
That's what we said. We got our beds. We got an air mattress this long.
They got somewhere to sleep. They have a blanket.
Listen, Carter got that apartment bed. I said, baby, let's get our bedroom set first. We'll get his next.
Yes.
He upstairs.
He's about to grow anyway. And he's growing, you know? So, yeah, so to answer your question in regards to that, you don't have to do the whole house. Most people don't, and I will probably turn that down.
Okay.
Or tell you, hey, we need to break this into 2.
Yeah.
She's done. Mm-hmm. We need to break this into 2 phases. Okay. You know, I love transparency. I'm not going to overpromise you and underdeliver, you know?
Okay.
Baby, V with the I, I'm going to hire her.
Second part to my question, what is your favorite part of the house to design? Like when somebody hits you up and say, hey, I want my house done. I want my restroom. I want my living room. What is your favorite part?
It's always all
I am, but it was still my turn.
Chelsea never looks at the screen.
So
what do you say?
Okay, Stormy, you did the same thing with Victoria. It was my turn, and this was my second part of the question.
It's supposed to be something. Oh, my bad.
I did ask.
She hopped to the next one.
No, I did ask how you did hire the process, and what's your favorite part, and then we could turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna answer, and then we'll go back to
me.
Yeah. What was the question?
What's your favorite part of the house to design?
Oh, the favorite part. You know what's crazy? My favorite part of the house to design. First, it's a close first and second. First is a powder room. Okay. Because they are small, they are intimate. Yeah. It's like where you can have the most fun, the biggest pop. You know,
if she lets you. Because sometimes you got to be like masculine too.
But if you have a powder room, if it's a house, that's her. Because
I mean the
small bathroom, right?
The half bath.
Yeah, the half bathroom is like your guest bathroom.
Exactly.
So it has to be like.
It's the one that everyone walks into. You can't make
it girly. You gotta make it like.
I don't do girly design.
Was that one
either.
with the Vibe magazines? Was that her?
It's a powder room. Yeah. So what's crazy is the powder room has been such a big thing. People love it, but it's actually her living room that's done too. We're still waiting on 3 things to arrive. So we haven't taken pictures of the living room. But I'm like, girl, you're doing this living room. It's a townhome. So it's the living room and then the powder room right there. I'm like, no, sis. And I get your vibe. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to do this powder room too.
That sounds like how mine kind of set up.
Yeah.
Go up the stairs and then.
Yeah. So it may not be, you probably never step in it, but your people do.
Always, that's what I'm about to say. Powder room is something that has to be fixed, right? Because everyone's going in that bathroom.
Yeah.
Like when I had my birthday party, I was like, okay, we have to redo, get these pictures, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. Because this is where people are gonna be like, looking like, what kind of soap she got? She got lotion, she got this. You gotta have lotion in there, you gotta have
where's your the holder for this? I'm like, lady.
It's where you show out. Even if your the master bathroom is put on pause.
Yeah.
That powder room is where you show out.
Front line.
Yeah. It's where you show everyone who lives here and your personality and all that. And because it's a small space, you can really
get creative.
Get creative.
Next is the kitchen. That's my second favorite for sure.
Do you have like a camera crew? Comes in and take your pictures?
I don't have a camera crew, but shout out. Can I give a shout out?
Yeah.
Okay. To my boy Rashid. He went to Fairview. From Right Time Solutions.
What I told y'all.
All time. I mean, wait.
PV, yeah.
I'm just a little tipsy.
Okay. I'm sorry.
But yes, I don't have a camera crew that follows me. I do have a design mentee. She's there with me part-time, but most of the time it's professional, paid for, service.
Very good. All right, I don't want to hop over nobody. Who next? Look, who next?
How would you describe your design style?
My design style is definitely modern. Modern is pretty wide range, but I like to describe it as androgynous. So I don't do girly and I don't do fully masculine. Like right now, Thank God. I prayed for a bachelor pad, and I have one, and that house is nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. I won't call him out till we're finished with the project. But we're going to get out of this brown, you know. I like colors. We add a little color.
Blue. I don't like brown in the house. It just gives it such a like. Brown in the house. It gives it such a Austin Powers.
It depends on the brown, and it depends on the fabric.
But like a brown couch, a brown rug, a brown pillows, baby.
See,
you giving me 70s.
Yeah, I be thinking of your grandma's house.
They just try to keep it simple.
Black and gray with a red. No, or the red couch.
Oh, the red. Oh, Eddie wanted the red and black.
The red just gives me poor vibes. You walk in the man's house, he got a red couch, you a hoe.
And then I just feel like some lights about to come on or something. You know how they be having the strip lights with no, we not doing it.
And that same IKEA piece of the New York City skyline.
You done profiled them.
You got it? No,
he got it. That's why he back there laughing.
When I got this house, and behind my bed was a New York City. No, this was 5 years ago. But man, my sister's like, so I started to like upgrade, get a new bed. You know, you start getting into colors and blue, gold. Say, first thing they gotta go is this.
New York.
Girl, I'm sick of it.
I don't know what I did. I really went to the store and I was like, at Garden Ridge. You know, that's what Garden Ridge is. So
and then it turned to the Prada. I had one of those too. The Prada.
The Prada or the Chanel.
The
Chanel with the little flower.
I had the Marilyn Monroe. I had the Marilyn Monroe.
I'm sick of it all. I don't want to see it. If I see it in your house, I'm leaving.
So to answer the question, my style is a mix of feminine and masculine, very modern. There's always going to be an element of black and white, there's always going to be some color.
I love it.
Yeah. And then also layers of textures. So yeah.
I love it.
I try not to box myself in.
Okay, so what are you most proud of when it comes to your design style? Like, what is your favorite thing that you've done that said, okay, I've made it, I'm getting somewhere?
All my projects I'm extremely proud of. They just keep getting better and better. But I would say my very first like official project, I just can't believe that I transformed somebody's kitchen. You know, that's not decorating. That's design.
And that's what got you through the dough. So.
Yes.
Was that the one that had the brown kitchen and then it was the blue with the
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Blue is my
me too.
Yeah, they've been to my house.
Yeah.
All my stuff.
Mika's house be nice. That's what I was like, he's like,
I feel you have
too.
Nice style. You know, not that you ladies don't either, but I feel I can feel you having it all like planned out, mapped out. You know what I mean?
I love emerald green and blue, so it's like a mixture of
jewel tones.
Yeah,
nice.
That's how my house is. Like my couch is like it's a navy blue, but the soft materials
like the velvet, like a velvet.
It's like velvet,
almost.
but it's like that bright blue. What do you call that?
Royal blue.
Royal blue, but it's like. Like a Z Gallery blue, like so. My
this
blue,
girl know her colors.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then green is my favorite color. So like,
okay, green for money.
Emerald like green, emerald or jade.
See me, I like more minimal, like airy. I like it to be just
crisp.
Yeah, like.
So I think my new thing is like
me Cali all day.
You said what?
Cali, California
like,
all day.
But my new style is like glass everything. Like the kitchen needs to be just clear things, like just like that.
That's so, what you like. That's how it's in there.
No,
now?
like we're about to look to buy a home, and so it's like just want it to be like nothing really like nothing cluttered, nothing on the counters. Just like just put a flower right here, keep it moving, and just people just like put toaster here, put microwave here, put
minimalist.
No, that's how Eddie's mom was with my table. I bought that expensive table. She was like, why didn't you set it? Where's the plate? I just want mine clean with just my little nice statue or whatever right there and just airy.
Well, my table is set.
My table's set. It's Z Gallery down.
She be like, why
like I look like I'm a Z Gallery home. Like, you walk in there, you be like
Z Gallery.
I do have a lot of Z.
Me
so
too.
My table is Z Gallery down. You seen it?
But your stuff is nice.
Z Gallery down.
So
is my
that's
whole table.
There are.
Then when you walk in that store, make sure you want to be like, this.
I'm not saying it. I like it to be
it's
clean
not my thing.
empty.
I really.
I'm like, for what?
I mean, if it's a dinner party or something like that, of course. But to have it set, I'm more like Chelsea. This is my personal home.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, let's have 2 little centerpieces in the middle. I want you to see, because my table gonna be bombs. Hey, I want you to see
and that's how I feel. I put a big amount of coin on this table, so I feel like I want you to see the table. You don't have to. Eddie wants it set, and his mom is like, "You're supposed to set it."
Eddie wanted because that's what he know. He grew up with.
That's what he knows, right?
No lie, his mom. Every time I go to her, like you can really follow. Her house is cozy. It's homey. Yeah. But I don't want.
That's not your
the table set. Yeah. I don't want the rugs. And
I admire that.
Want that. I just want clean.
I admire that. My ADD will have me switching stuff up too.
I switch up too, because even like in the vase, this vase I got is like $200, and they got like fur, the blue, the gold.
Okay,
it's just like fur. Then you want to be like the Papa's girl. It's the gallery. Like they have like this, but it's like there's 2 of them.
You talking about the Papa's girl?
Yeah,
or the feathers.
The feathers.
One of them.
Oh, okay.
And you just put it, and it's like just 2 of them, but I be like taking them out sometimes. Like, okay, it's not the same like, so yeah,
for
like,
winter, you gotta, put a little.
Put them back in during this cold. So like,
that's why I said all your core pieces need to be quality and be of not necessarily a neutral palette, but it's got to be a color that you're not going to get tired of.
That's when you first
interchangeable.
That's when you're walking into someone's front door. Like when you walk into my front door, the right. That's the table. So it's like you judge the off. Like when you walking in, you be like, okay.
Well, if they judging, they shouldn't be coming in.
This is not like that, but this is like,
well, that's because this is Miss Judge right here.
Oh. If I'm walking in your home,
speaking for herself.
No, when you're walking into your home, I am.
So I know that
you're not dressing right. You're not coming to Sunday Funday.
No, if I'm walking in your home, I am like, okay, Jessica, go ahead. I'm gonna walk in. She knows she better have it together.
Well, don't look at my nails today. She been working hard.
Maybe y'all know my heart.
So, Stormy, you had brought up a good point when we was talking on the chat about when they decorate. Like, what is your home like? Didn't you say something like that? Like, for designs.
When you're like as a designer, like, what is your home like? Because when you hear design, you're like, ooh, like she got her shit fancy.
Well, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm not a huge sharer, but I'm gonna be transparent. I don't have a home right now. You know, not that I'm homeless.
Yeah.
But I don't have a home of my own right now. I mean, that's just where I'm at, you know? Yeah. But if you're talking about my home style, it's the same as if I'm,
service.
Minus a few things, because I will say for every client, there's going to be Chris and May's design there, but then there's also going to be a bit of your personality. Gotcha. And I feel that that's what really sets me apart too. I'm not pushing a design on you. I'm going to take a little bit of your personality. It might be something that you said that you don't even know that struck a chord. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to put that in there. That's how the Vibe magazines came about. She didn't know.
I love it. I'm gonna have to see that. You might have to copy and paste for me because I like
that's
that.
That's like a game room vibe. Like it's so dope.
It is.
I love that because I love Aaliyah, so I really want that Aaliyah one and that Lauryn Hill one. I love that one.
Do you know there was a guy that commented, and I hadn't even responded. He was like, "This would have been way better if there was one influential black male in it."
I seen that.
You saw it?
Yeah, and I was like, if you
haven't replied,
if reaching were a person,
mind your business.
No, because I feel like the people you had on there, you had Aaliyah, you had Lauryn Hill.
This is a girl's home.
Like, I'm like, she wanted better for whom?
But this is social media. Somebody got to go
always
hide behind a fake page.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a DJ, a very well-known one that has probably pushed the records of more male entertainers than you even know about.
Yeah. Exactly.
So pump your brakes.
Yes.
And mind your business.
And mind your business.
You typing from an air mattress.
So we got into your business.
Last question.
Go ahead.
Look, you know what I mean?
So what is your favorite store to shop for home decor? For somebody who is trying to purchase things
for
on
themselves.
Frugal and on a budget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Home Goods. And I'm going to tell you, I know all the managers at all the Home Goods. I make friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you do. When it's time to go in, usually, most of the items for my clients' homes, we source online. And it's not just online. They're through vendors that I have relationships with. Vendors that most people don't have
access to,
right? Or you might go in high fashion home and you are buying that vendor's item, but you don't realize that you're buying it times 3.
Exactly.
When I get it for the same price that high fashion
from
does.
Wayfair and all that stuff, like
Wayfair, yes, but Wayfair, that deal is incremental. It's like 20. It's not a lot, as opposed to, again, like you go to high fashion home, a dining room table might be $3,000 in there. I would get it for $1,200. You know, and so that is a perk of hiring an interior designer as well, especially if they're really an interior designer and they, you know, have all of their credentials and all of their stuff lined up. There's always a trade program with most big time vendors. So, if we're talking about accessibility, like people just going in, it would be Home Goods, because you can always go to 3 different ones and find.
You can.
All your stuff that you need.
That one in Paradise is nice, that one in Gray, and I think what you said about going there and buying stuff, like I bought a mug. I forgot who that designer was. I got the mug off Saks, but I ended up going to Home Goods and I found a vase. The vase was normally like $300. I think I probably maybe spent like $1 something for it.
Katie is nice too.
But that vase, you know, they have them on Saks for like over the price. I found one in that Home Goods and it's on my table. That's not set. But I like it. And I was like, damn, I didn't know they sold his stuff in here. You know what I mean?
You can find, the thing is with Home Goods, you really have to have the time to go finding.
Yeah.
That's their hashtag, go finding.
Yeah.
I don't have that time. But if it is for accessories for a client, if we're just trying to get those finishing touches, then yeah.
I don't like the online Home Goods. I was excited that they put it online. I didn't like it.
Yeah, because I like to see.
They have it online?
They have, Home Goods have a website now.
They just got
it. And I went on there and I wasn't impressed. Somebody
like
going to the
3
store.
months now they've been having one.
I don't feel like you can get the same, for the same client that I was talking about with the powder room. I found this pink Buddha head. It's like this fuchsia.
That.
You saw it?
Yes, that bright pink one.
Yeah.
They have the turquoise ones too. I seen at Home Good.
I have a steel one. It's like metallic.
See, I have a white. I have a white one, so I never saw the pink one, and I was like, "Damn!"
It was pink felt, and then it has like a clear riser. I was
crazy.
like,
I got one in
"This is for Val. I got to get this." So I love going in Home Goods to find those one of a kind pieces. But if you're putting your whole home together,
you're gonna have to invest.
You're gonna wear yourself out, or be ready to
you got to go in there and get pieces.
The one that there's a new one that
driving, and I was like, Chelsea, look.
Oh, you was at the Ralph on Tacoma. Where you at? At Tacoma?
Somewhere far where I shouldn't have been, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Like,
because we was looking for pieces for the set.
Yeah.
But, gotcha.
Yeah, you got to travel for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got in your business really quick. We're gonna throw into a few topics. I know for me, I've been very transparent about the whole Tristan thing. I think he's a dog ass. No fucks given was a person.
So you gotta bring it back. You gotta know that some people do not.
Okay, so nobody pay attention. We already know Mika. I don't know if you know because you watch the show. Mika hates the Kardashians. She don't hate them. I don't even want to use the word hate. They do nothing for her. Am I saying it right?
With Mika.
Right. They do nothing for me. I'm not enthused by a lot of things. I'm unimpressed by a lot of things.
Yeah, they don't.
Well, they're not. They're not impressing. I mean,
she's not impressed.
They're not doing anything.
But we still feel like
impressive.
Look, our Kardashian sister Khloe. I really just want to talk.
Oh, y'all
to
like
Khloe.
the Kardashians?
No, I don't. It's not that I don't like them. I'm not mad at them. I feel like get your paper, boo boo.
No, you love them.
I was someone that watched the Kardashians. I watched the show.
We grew up on it. I watched it. Them bitches love salad. I love salad. I like that they just do them. But
it's cute.
It's cute. I don't like the way they did Jordan. But I really just want to have a talk with Khloe and just be like, what is it? Like, what? Like, okay, so if y'all don't know, Tristan is having his 3rd baby with somebody from Texas. She from Houston. And
Houston girls beat them baby mamas. Yeah. Don't Chris Brown got a baby mama?
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting.
Would you say we love the way the Houston girls go down?
They love Houston. But she's like a trainer. So the baby is here. I think they got paternity. But I just be wanting to ask Khloe, like, is it the D? Like, what is it that you're just? I mean, it must have.
Sometimes you be like, let me work it out for my kid.
Yeah.
But this is like the third time.
But working it out for your kid is going to see the turmoil. So it's no such.
Your kid is going to see before she was born, he was out. Then your kid is going to see you was with Jordan. And then your kid is going to see.
Work it out for yourself.
He has. But how you get him? I mean, how you got him is how you gonna he had somebody pregnant before he got with her and left and got with her. And now.
And I love that other baby mama.
She was so pretty, wasn't she? Jordan? Her name was Jordy or something?
I follow her. She's like, has a boutique. It's very
cool. She's cute. His first baby mama was black. She's cute.
She's very cute.
So what are y'all's thoughts? Like, is he a fuck boy? Is Chloe dumb?
Are we asking that question? Yes, he's a fuck boy.
He's all over the place. He's always
you know what?
He's Jamaican.
Okay, here I go with the unbiased opinion.
What is this about? Like, you're Jamaican, you're a fellow Jamaican.
They're cheaters. What the fuck?
So are you a cheater?
I'm not a cheater. The men are cheaters. Women are loyal. They stick beside you no matter what. I mean, my mom stick beside me, my daddy, my stepdaddy, my brother daddy, my sister daddy. Like,
so what's wrong with Tristan?
My mama really watches them, so she gonna call me tomorrow.
I really want to know what Mika got to say.
Unbiased opinion. Tristan is being a man. Being a man that is, the woman is she's allowing him to do this. So of course he gonna do what he doing. So why are we so upset with him when she's allowing it?
Yeah.
I always have the unbiased, but like, come on now. Like, we can't be calling him a dog and all this and that. Shit, he doing what she allowing?
No,
it's both of them.
It's both of them. And
I've been a girl
also
that
think
took a guy
about
back, so like I cannot really be like
for sure.
But repeatedly,
after 4 kids on you,
no.
And then furthermore, let's not just about Chloe. What is up, like Nick Cannon and his baby mom? I don't understand the mentality of the women.
I see somebody
that are sleeping with these guys,
knowing
without protection, you know, just ready to be the next baby mom.
I see somebody put on Nick Cannon like, rest in peace to your son, but I still hate your ass.
See, and I noticed that a lot of people come from, but isn't Nick Cannon kind of telling them straight up, like, I want this little family tribe of, like,
sure,
yeah,
and that's what they're wanting to do, right?
Okay,
the girls,
and then
we're talking about the man. I'm talking about the women.
The women want a meal ticket. Okay, so I'll have a baby by you and put you on child support because I'm only making $5 an hour, and here we go.
I get to quit my job.
Yeah,
life's great.
No, and I think that's what they doing with Nick. Like, I think that's what they doing with Nick. But Chloe. Yeah, like they
and Tristan and Future. I mean, they all trying to
Future. Oh my God,
Young Thug, London on the track.
Young Thug with his
Summer Walker. Like y'all love her. I feel like she's stupid.
No, but I feel like in all of these cases, Chloe, you got so much paper. You think if I was this paid,
what does the money have?
I don't think. Okay, I know money don't have everything to do with it, but it's no way some third stream. No, I don't even know if he started. I can't even say he third stream because he played basketball, but no way he would be doing me like this. Like, I don't care if you're the ugly sister or people refer to you as the ugly sister. Like, you're papered up. You're a boss in your own
she's
lane.
like a new mom.
You're not.
She's
her
no
baby's
longer
like
a new
3.
mom.
The baby's 4. That's
she's
not
no longer
mom.
a new mom.
True is older. Like, girl, go buy you some feelings and leave his ass.
It's very deep rooted with Chloe. She's still struggling with those self-esteem issues. So she's probably feeling, even though she didn't got all that work.
Like all the sisters haven't, like none of them have it together. But you just see like
you took the words out of my mouth. It's not just about Chloe. It's just that Chloe is the one that has it going on right now.
Yeah.
But think about Scott Disick with Courtney for years. You know, I mean, years.
Douchebag Scott.
She finally got people. And see, people give Courtney such a hard time, but I think she was the realest one.
She was.
You know?
I liked her.
So, yes, he's an F-boy.
He's definitely an F-boy.
Yes. Yes.
Because he's allowed
to. Yes. That's your thoughts? And so, Mika, you just feel like it's her self-esteem?
Like, why? I mean, you're allowing the man to do that. So a man is only going to do what you allow. So why are you crying in the car when you...
But Chloe, you're canceled.
Why is she canceled?
You're canceled. She's an idiot right now. I just figured. I just
what they say, here come Chloe with the quotes.
Like, and I hate her what she did to Jordan. I hate her what she did to Jordan.
Like, I don't like what she did to Jordan.
Bye. You're done.
Right, you didn't cancel this girl and pretty much like.
And she tried to
bully. They bullied
I know
her.
Jordan's been a back like, girl, I told you stupid ass he was a fuck boy. Now look at you, dumb ass. I know Jordan's laughing.
Knew. Yeah,
I'm gonna put up a meme. Jordan laughing tonight.
She knew.
She knew. She moved on with her life too.
She did.
And the sisters are dumb too for
always allowing him back because they always hated him. They unfollowed him.
Their friend and bullied their friend.
And each time they unfollowed him, they hated him. And then when it was his birthday or it was their birthday, happy birthday, Tristan, and he's like,
but baby, this the girls y'all love though. Y'all love them.
Listen, I didn't say I love.
They're your sisters.
I just like Skims.
Hey Kim.
It works for my body. I like it. The rest of them, and I love Courtney. I've always liked Courtney, but Chloe, girl, ain't no D that good to have somebody doing you like that. It don't even get that good. So you're dumb. Sorry, you're dumb.
No, she's dumb.
She's dumb. We all been dumb, but you've been dumb 3 times.
Yes.
First time, shame on them. Second time, like, bitch, you knew better. Third time, like, girl,
enough is enough.
Enough is enough, and like, no. So, what we got?
Mika, what we got?
Oh, baby, because we can't do no more.
You know what? You've been on one all day. You FaceTime me naked.
And she told him.
She wanted to see those titties. Stop it.
I think we've all seen Stormy.
I was trying to show her a shirt that I got from her.
She's been on one all day. What is? No more of that.
No more. Okay, Reek. Let's do outfits of the day. Stormy, what do you have on? We always start with you.
Let's start with Mika. Go ahead, Mika. Mika, go ahead.
No, Mika, what you got?
Go ahead, Jillian.
Go on, Jillian. What you got on, girl?
I got my Give Me My Flowers shirt.
I like
that.
that.
And my hat by Mika's Boo.
Oblivious Jones.
Okay. And it's some Paxton jeans. Got my Jordan 1s. And yeah, we rolling. I'm gonna have these braids out because I'm over it.
Girl, you just got them braids.
I'm over it.
They're so nice.
I feel like I just.
And I know you sat for a minute.
Yeah, but
how many hours?
Like, it's 8.
I'm still gonna take them out.
I'm just like, once I get like, I feel ugly. I'm just over it.
Yeah.
But the braids are your thing.
That's your
I can't
thing.
believe I'm over it.
Jamaica's Barbie.
Did you say you felt ugly? That's
No,
what
you
you
have
said today.
shoots and you be like, I need another look.
I need another look.
Like
baby.
when you're in a boutique world, you can't have braids really. Like it's just like.
Well, do what y'all told me. Do a high Lily. Do a Lily. They swear
But
by
Lily don't take her own pictures though, so
they
she can
swear
do
by Lily. Do a Lily ponytail.
We
They keep
reference
telling
her
me
all
that.
the
I did that. When I was having my photo shoot the other day, I was up, down, side to side, to the middle, to the top.
I know your head hurt.
I was in there like.
The tension.
Yeah, tension on them edges, child.
Yeah.
In the middle. Oh,
What you got on, V?
I am.
I love that purple cover up.
Thank you. It gave me Chelsea vibes.
I love it.
It is. I'm Zara down.
Oh, come on. That's
Yes.
Zara.
Zara.
Have
you seen that reel?
Zara.
The stirrups are from ASOS, but this is Zara and Zara shoes.
Okay.
Zara.
Super cute.
Zara.
So I too have on my "Give Me My Flowers" by Oblivious Jones.
Yeah.
Okay,
because
I
we're
gotta
gonna be
go
wearing.
shopping.
We said we're gonna be rocking Black. Let me tell you,
I was really supposed to wear a
marketing
Mika today.
is unmatched. He has hats. He has air fresheners.
Yeah.
So this is my "Give Me My Flowers." On the back, it has something too. I have on Joa Brown joggers, and then I have on my Sean Witherspoon Nikes, and I have my nails by Ethan.
Yes.
My hair
Me
is not
too,
great,
Ethan.
and that's all I got.
Makeup by Kim Clark Artistry.
Yes.
Oh, Kim Clark
Kim
be killing it on the
Okay, I'll
makeup
follow
too.
her.
That's my girl.
She do
Mhm.
good.
That's my girl.
So what do you have on? You giving us rocker vibes? I want these. Don't you got
shoot
these too? Y'all
from
got those? I want some.
Doc Martens?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Aren't
have
they
to wear,
heavy?
like stocking socks.
Aren't they heavy
when she
though?
has on.
You gotta really
they
pick
are
up
a
your
little
feet.
bit, a little bit.
They're super
Mhm.
cute. I want.
I love them.
But we've been wearing Docs. So I went to a
It's Kipner.
all white school.
Me too.
Okay.
So
That's
in
cool.
6th, 7th grade, we were
My
wearing
mom
Docs.
made sure I
Mhm.
had Doc Martens, and I had them polo ugly boots that I was.
Oh, the brown ones.
Oh,
That was like a staple. So
When
I've been
I
wearing
said-
Docs.
When I was doing
I love
polo
them. I love that color.
Yeah.
I do too. I know, and that's why I said I don't be seeing people with that color on.
Dope.
super
I'm
cute.
wearing a graphic tee, and my Miss Peaches leather
Mhm.
shorts. They are on the site.
Rep your
so,
brand.
Yeah.
Corporate Cutie shorts. The
Mhm.
style is Miss Peaches.
Cute.
I'm wearing some Burberry socks
Mhm.
and my Doc Martens, my
Yeah.
platform Doc
Can I
Martens.
tell you what I love
And the
about
hat?
you today?
What?
Can I give you your flowers today?
Give her flowers.
Okay. I love this lip on you.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
I
Rebel?
Wait, no, I don't even know what it is. So I'm moving. I found this in my garage, like in a bag.
Yeah, I love it.
They packed this.
I
and
love it.
I mixed it up. I don't even know what it is.
It looked like
It's so old you
matte
can't even
color.
see.
It's
But it's
pretty.
I love
it's not
it.
even the right color because it used to be brighter. So I was like, let me just try it
No,
out.
I love it.
It's
pretty.
probably about 2-3 years old.
Is it MAC?
Remember that Mac post? Look, everybody.
Remember I had
jam.
All.
I had them all.
Yeah, this is
all of them.
I still have.
Because you just called Rebel too. I had that.
Rebel.
One too.
I had that. What was? They said we was out there bold, no line and no.
Magenta lip liner.
Magenta.
Come on.
Jamaica's Barbie.
That was
Jamaica's Barbie.
For Throwback Thursday, can you just give us one?
I will.
So before we wrap up with our recap of the episode and give us our recipe for the episode, let everyone know where they can find you. Your website, your Instagram, everything. Let them know
book
where we
with
can
our
find
girl
you. And book with you. Like,
Oh, me. Let them.
Yes, let them know. Let them know where they can find
doing
me.
the design.
And when our set changes, it's gonna be because she is gonna set us
a little
up.
razzle dazzle.
We're gonna get a little razzle dazzle on the
Don't
recipe.
copy us, okay? Go ahead.
Right.
Okay. So where can they find you?
Okay, so you can definitely find me, Veronica, at V_ with the I on Instagram. You can find my business. I swear, in the next week, we're going to be starting to posting on the business page.
Okay.
It's a lot to share, you know. But you can follow the business page at Chris and May's Design on Instagram and on Facebook, actually. And to contact me, there is a link in the bio on my personal Instagram page, but the website is chrisandmaysdesign.com.
So you don't really utilize your business page? So why all those reels? Because those reels, like, hell, like I've seen those reels, and you're doing so good. You're
Thank y'all.
doing a great job. Why you ain't put all them on your? Like, take your business page off.
But it seemed like you turned your V with the I into your business page.
Yeah.
So you might as well keep that as your business page.
Yeah.
And
No,
you don't want to do that?
No,
because you grew so fast,
and it will continue to grow.
You can convert them over slowly.
Yeah, so there's two different audiences.
Okay.
You got to remember, people love to watch things and like things and be, you know, on Instagram.
Yeah.
But for the people that are actually turning into clients, they need to go to Chris and May's Design.
Okay.
I converted a V with the I into what it is so that people could get to know me, because as your designer, like we said earlier, you're working very closely with people, so you want them to feel like, you know, we vibe.
Is she nice?
Yeah.
Is she
I'm both. But you know what I'm saying? But you know, you want them to be able to vibe with you because it needs to be a pleasant experience.
Yes.
And eventually you can monetize Instagram. You know.
Okay, so really quick before we wrap, because I think I messaged you about this before. Your V with the I, you deleted everything and kind of started over.
June 6th.
Like, how did you do that? Because I be wanting to do that sometimes, like delete and start all
I
archive.
I had 3,000 pictures. I had my niece and my son take my phone, log them in both accounts, and delete all these pictures down until I get to 20.
Yeah, it's
now I'm back up to like 100 and something.
She was like, I want a certain aesthetic because I love your aesthetic now.
Do you? Because I overthink it and I'm like, why did I just post that? What's going on?
And I've been on your page looking too, so I was like, yeah, this is nice.
Thank you.
Really nice.
I really appreciate that, guys.
Today, I was like, nice.
Yeah.
You see my comment?
And at first, I gotta watch out for Stormy. What's going on over here?
No, girl. Stormy is. I like it.
Baby, that means you passed the test because Stormy likes you. But Stormy likes you.
I love her. Yeah.
So I really enjoyed this episode. I'm glad. Make sure you guys follow her. Her style for decor is amazing. Our set is going to change. Y'all are going to see we're going to have some crispy stuff. So
this is the first time we actually we had to skip some questions because we was juicy with
we
you.
was talking.
Yeah, we was talking. She's a good talker.
Yes,
I
am. Well, I won't say I am. I love to talk, and I was really with people that are on the same page, though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know me.
I'll conversation.
I'll be like,
sit back
and that's why I was saying when I was gonna start Posh Edge, I literally saw her in Nordstrom's and we stopped. We wasn't sitting. We was in the contemporary department. We was just talking for like hours, and I really appreciate that because a lot of stuff you said to me, I still think about.
And vice versa, Chelsea.
Yeah,
seriously,
I really, you my girl. So this is V. So after everything we talked about, what would be the recipe for this episode? Mika normally takes us home because she's good with that, but we've been letting the guests do it. So what would you feel like the recipe?
Wait, what is the recipe?
What is the recipe with everything we talked about?
Bring it into like
one-liner,
a one-liner that you feel like that you want people to take away from this episode. Keep going, go hard, bitch. Anything.
You know what really is sticking out is stay in your lane. And not in a negative way. Know that staying in your lane is your God-given talent. Yeah. So you got to execute, you know? So once you know it, execute it, stay in that lane, and watch other lanes open up for you.
Let me tell you something. Most of our guests,
come on, okay.
Oh my, hold it, Stormy. What is
Holy Spirit?
Most of our guests, we asked them this, and they struggle, and you was like, I like that. Love that.
I think they be feeling like they got big shoes to fill because Mika always come up with the titles. She I'm giving us our tea. She come up with the titles and she always gives us our one-liners. So it was like, let's let the guests, engage with us. But no, we really enjoyed you. I'm so grateful that you came on. So make sure you guys follow her and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Yes. We are The Recipe. Peace. Thanks for tuning in.